Hello, I'm Riley Wilson and welcome to Guitar Made Simpler. Today we're going to tackle lesson 4 of the book Guitar Made Simpler. So get your copy of the book, get your guitar, get it picked, let's get tuned and we'll get going. Here's my first string or high E. The second or B string. Your third or G string. The fourth or D string, the fifth or A string, and the sixth or low E string. In earlier versions of this book, when we had it recorded and put online with video, I had a lot of explanations about stuff, and I realized that that's kind of boring for you guys and it's kind of tedious for me. What really works better is if you'll get the book, which you can get from Amazon.com or of course us at GuitarMadeSimpler.com, but get the book and read the English text information. That information was written in there specifically to help you not only play the guitar, but understand what you're doing. Imagine you get good enough to be able to teach somebody else. Hey, it could happen. Anyway, the purpose of this is to let you hear what the example should sound like, played slowly. Now today with lesson 15 or track 15, we're going to look at eighth notes, the eighth note picking drill. Eighth notes are played and counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and generally. We're going to use all open strings. Let's do track 15. The eighth note picking drill. Again, playing everything at this lesson, we're doing 55 beats a minute so you can play it and get it correctly. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, keep playing and counting. There you go. There's the eighth note picking drill. Now don't despair, you may have to play this and count it aloud several times without a metronome, then start at 40 beats a minute, eventually get where you can play it here at 55. Keep at it, I promise you'll get it. Let's do track 16, the G and D7 in whole note rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Keep playing and counting. How did you do? Okay, good. Now let's look at 17, which we're going to play the G and the D7 in half notes. And yes, I snuck something in on you. I've got a C chord on the first beat of measure 3. So let's play and count that together aloud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Repeat, keep counting. Well, now that we've got a new chord, we may as well learn it in a song, right? Let's look at Clementine on the next page. Clementine, we're going to play in 3, so it's kind of 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just use the G and the D7. So let's play your part together very slowly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. also play or sing the melody on that if you'd like. Finally, let's look at the 4-bar blues. This is one of my favorite things to teach folks at this point because we've been working on the power chords for a while, and now we can actually use them in a song, but we're going to play this a little differently. We're going to play these in eighth notes. You'll notice this is written entirely in tablature with rhythmic notation. We're going to play it 1, 2, 3, 4. See the 4x? We're going to play it how many times? 4. Let's do this together with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Notice that I had the first finger in place the entire time and I wasn't moving it off the fingerboard because, as I told you in lesson 3, whenever you use an E5, you're probably going to use an E6. If you use an E6, you're almost always going to use an E5. Well, that's all of our time for today. Be sure and go back and review lessons 1, 2, and 3 in addition to this one. Be sure and read carefully the English text explanation and practice these examples carefully and slowly. Over a period of time, they're going to get faster and faster. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks, and be sure to like our video. I'll see you next time. I'm Riley Wilson for Guitar Made Simpler.